Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Yan, and today I'm very excited to do this video. At the same time, very nervous, and this is not my original idea. I've just seen other people do it, so I thought today it would be fun to basically go through my TBR pile and choose the highest rating book and the lowest rating book and read both of them and then share my thoughts with you guys. So I do have a huge stack right here. I'm going to go through Goodreads and basically figure out the ratings. Let's just go ahead and start this video. So I have 19 books here, and then I also have Love Wager by Lynn Painter and also Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and I don't have the physical copies with me right now, so I will include those two books as well in this video. So let's just go through these ratings, and then I will be back with the two final books to share with you guys. Out of all of them, the lowest rating was 3.3, and that belongs to The Accidental Pinup by Danielle Jackson, and this one has a pretty cute cover, and I thought this was interesting because it says things are heating up behind the camera. So basically this one is about rival photographers. They're forced to collaborate on a body positive lingerie campaign, but they might have to readjust their focus when sparks fly. It seems like an enemies to lovers between Casey and Reed, and Casey is a proud plus-size black woman. She is trying to help out a friend, and so she ends up being in front of the camera, not behind it. And then also Reed is a longtime competitor in the Chicago photography scene. I'm pretty excited to read this one. Actually, this one has around 300 pages, so I feel like this would be a short read. The book that had the highest rating, which was 4.44 on Goodreads, and that would be Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. Another book that I'm very excited to read because I recently picked it up, and I did read Part of Your World by her as well, and I liked that one. I think I actually gave it like a 4.5 or something like that. This one I think is like the second book to it, so I'm very excited to read that one. But if you guys have read any of them, let me know down below, and we are going to start this one right now. Okay guys, so I am outside. I'm trying to use my phone as a mic just because there are a lot of people out here and it's raining, but it's really nice by the pool. I am reading The Accidental Pinup, and I have some thoughts to share with you guys because I am at the 100-page mark, and honestly, this book kind of put me in a slump because I didn't want to pick it up and I didn't really enjoy it. It didn't hook me right away at the beginning until I got to page like 60. Then it got a little bit better, but the male character Reed, he is just kind of cringy to me. I feel like he has intentions, and so it turned me off a little bit, and so I'm not connecting with the character that well. I also don't think I like the third person point of view, so let me know if you guys have any thoughts or if you guys have read this book, but those are basically my concerns right now. And you know, right now it's a little bit better. I'm trying to keep an open mind and continue reading, but honestly I did want to DNF the book, and I didn't want to do that for this video. I'm giving it a chance because I'm not even halfway through, and you know, I don't want to stop already, so I just want to see how this will end, but probably won't be my favorite book. So I will update you guys in a little bit when I read my next like 100 page or something. I am trying to finish this book today because there are about like 300 pages and I think I can do it. So I really want to get onto Yours Truly. So stay tuned and I will update you guys in the next clip. So I wanted to give you guys an update on this book just because I am on page 105 and I am so happy that I am finally getting to read this one just because I enjoyed reading Part of Your World, and that's like the first book before this one, even though you can read them separately. Honestly, I feel like I'm liking this book more than Part of Your World so far. This book is so cute and I'm only at page 105. I am scared to say that this might be a 5-star read, which is a good thing, but I was actually hoping that by doing this video, the lower rated book would be better than the higher rated book. But I am so excited to continue reading this book. I just love the male character Jacob in this book so far, and honestly it's giving me the feels that I wish The Accidental Pinup gave me, but so far I am basically right there. So I will continue to give you guys updates, but I am so happy that this book is giving me what I need, because the other book was kind of putting me like in a slump a little bit, and so this one is definitely making me excited to read again. So I am back to share my final thoughts and give you guys my reviews on these two books. And if you guys hear thundering outside, it is raining. So I thought this was an interesting concept, and I just like that it made me read, you know, a book that's lower on my TBR and then a book that's higher rated on my TBR. And honestly, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but it did get me to read 2 extra books, so I did like the idea. And let's just go ahead and talk about this book. This was the lower rated book on my TBR, and this is called The Accidental Pinup by Danielle Jackson. So I love the cover. It seemed like an enemies to lovers, but it actually wasn't. I didn't really enjoy it. I would give this a lower rating than the average on Goodreads, and this would be a 2 out of 5 for me, just because a 3 would be average. It was very insta-lovey and I didn't really like that. I didn't like the male character at all. I felt like he was a little bit forced and it was a little cringy to me, and honestly I did fall asleep reading the end of this book. I wanted to DNF this book, and I have never done that to a book just because I always want to get to the end and like maybe it'll be better. I wish I DNF'd it because I didn't really like it. Honestly, besides the representation, and she's like a boss babe, and I like the body positivity message in this book, otherwise I didn't really like anything about it. There's like not really a plot, and I didn't even enjoy the steamy parts, but I am still glad that I read it and gave this book a chance. It's not for me, but it could be for you guys. So I'm just glad that now this is checked off of my TBR. And moving on to Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This book is about 2 doctors, Brianna and Jacob, and they both work in the same hospital. He's a new doctor and his first day doesn't go so well, so he starts writing letters to her just because they got off on the wrong foot, and they start exchanging letters. Super cute, and he actually also deals with anxiety. So I really like how Abby Jimenez wrote this book, and honestly shows everything that like he goes through. And also there's fake dating in this book, and Jacob is like so sweet. This was like a 5-star when I was starting to read it because everything was going so well. I didn't really have anything to update you guys because it was literally perfect until the ending where there was a miscommunication trope, and I honestly don't think I've read a book with a miscommunication trope yet, so I didn't like that at all. So I had to give this book a 4 out of 5 just because the ending kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. But otherwise, I still would highly recommend you guys to read this book. I think this is actually better than Part of Your World for me. I just thought this book was so fun, and it was like perfectly written, so easy to read, and I can't wait to read more books by her. But yeah, I tabbed it a little bit, as you guys can see here. It wasn't actually spicy. It was like a very slow burn, so I don't usually like slow burns, but this book was so good and I honestly didn't mind it. Those were the 2 books I read in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video idea, and let me know your thoughts, and if you do this video, let me know the 2 books that you guys read. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I appreciate all of you guys for watching and subscribing and continuing to support this channel. I can't wait to film more videos, and I have so many ideas coming. So if you guys haven't already, I would really appreciate it if you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.